Welcome back to the Spirit Guide Daily. These are daily messages that will cross your path when they're meant to. When we're in a collective, we all share energy. The Light Seekers Tarot is bringing you 3 cards. We have some chakra inspiration cards, and these are also about manifestation energies. So let's get going here. Before I get started, don't forget to subscribe. It helps my channel. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below. Let's go. All right, what have we got here? I don't use this tarot deck as much as others. The imagery, oh my goodness, does not appeal to me as much as some other decks. This is the 3 of Swords. This can be a warning around your health. This can be about healing heartbreak. It can be about heartbreak or medical conditions as well. As witnessed by the actual artwork on this, it's about the need to heal more than it is anything. This comes out with a 5 of Swords in the upright, which is a conflict card. Hey guys, they can't all be winners, and it's better to get a heads up, because when we are forewarned, we are forearmed. And remember, this is not necessarily what's happening to you, but what is happening around you. And that is coming out with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Hey, listen, there's kind of a conflict energy that, like, emotions are running high with it. And I really do not get the sense that it is your personal energy, but rather kind of keep your head a little bit low today and don't engage with people that you know have a fractious or like a contentious energy. Meaning if somebody is spoiling for a fight, give them a hard pass, give them a wide berth. Why is that energy here? It looks like there are people in your life who will try to hurt your feelings with their own anger. Meaning you're very likely to encounter a difficult situation at work, potentially in the overall world. There is a slightly contentious energy around this, so be just a little bit careful and know that, again, we have more control in our life than we think of ourselves as having. When you get a reading like this where it's like, oh, heads up, then what that tells you is put your crash helmet on and you'll be able to get through this. Trust, here we go. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longing, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. This is very oddly worded. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. Sorry about that. The cadence on that was very peculiar. This is telling you that the divine knows what it's doing. That we want everything to be easy and smooth, and we don't want challenges, and we want somebody sometimes to kind of give us a hug and a mug of chicken soup and be like, it's gonna be okay. And remember, I don't even eat meat, but it's the idea of being comforted. And this is telling you that sometimes the way to get to what we want is to go through a bit of a battlefield, but it does not appear to be your battle. And maybe that's the energy is, remember, you do not need to make somebody else's fight yours simply because they are trying to engage with you. This is sometimes one of the things we're always stressing in any form of emotional recovery is to learn how to respond, not react. Meaning that if somebody's blowing a stack near you, you can just be like, okay, I'm going to go. You genuinely don't need to meet their energy, maintain yours. And that is really the essence of what responding and not reacting is. But it looks like there's a little bit of challenge. I really have the feeling the Ace of Wands in reverse can also be about, please don't do anything about this. Recognize what is in your best interest and what isn't. Then I have grounding, sink your roots deep, connect them to the heart of the earth. Grounding, such a broken record about it. Everybody who does any kind of psychic services needs to be very aware that grounding and protecting is the most important thing that you can do, particularly in your heart space. You can use black obsidian, black tourmaline, black onyx. Keep it in your pocket. You can stick it in your bra, quite frankly, to help protect your energy. That's really what's going on here. Trust that today is just a day, and that there's butterflies all over this. Sometimes in order to transform something, we need to kind of break the shell around it. And that's really kind of what I've got with this, is there is a shell breaking in a greater world sense. Keep your roots deep, understand that you can get through it as long as you're connected, as long as you are trusting, as long as you are trying. Even though things might not always be easy, you will have the guidance, you will have the protection, and you will receive the answers that will help you get through any set of circumstances. And remember that people really do have free choice. So the divine is never doing something to you, but is trying to help you get through something. Slightly difficult energy for today. Remember, we can always simply protect our own energy and understand that other people's energy will only get on us if we don't take the steps to protect ourselves and to shed it after an encounter. Let things go as soon as you can, even if they have been difficult, because ultimately you're the person walking around with that energy. In order to shed energy, do some grounding work. You can literally get in contact with the ground. Walking around on it helps. Being near trees. There are multiple forms of root chakra work that are also grounding, and there are multiple meditations. Do what works for you. Do it at the beginning of the day and the end of the day whenever you can. But when you get a draw like this, it is saying before you turn in, make sure that you make the effort to shed the energies that you've encountered, because it looks like there might be a little bit of a challenge out there. Okay, that was the Spirit Guide Daily for today. Remember, protect yourselves, and it is much better to know that you might need to than to walk face first into something. If you want to book me for a private reading, link to my website in the description box down below. Please don't forget to look for my podcast, which is Logical Magic, Examining Esoterica. Take care. Be well.